Listen, have you ever felt like your entire life has just been completely flipped upside down? Like the people, the places, the things that once made sense, all of a sudden they just don't. It doesn't make any sense anymore. All right, you're not losing your mind. You're not unlucky. You're not cursed or anything like that, family. You are awakening. Okay, so what feels like chaos right now in your life is actually your calling. And I know that's hard to believe, but in this video, I'm going to share 7 powerful signs that your awakening isn't random, it's divine alignment. Because once you realize this, you'll stop resisting the transformation, my family, and you will begin to start flowing with it. All right, so welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin. I hope you all are having an amazing week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to share this video with someone that needs it. All right, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Now, the first major sign that your awakening is not a coincidence is that you no longer fit into the old version of your life. All right, this is a huge one, okay? Because you have changed and you can feel it as well, all right? So the conversations that you used to enjoy, they no longer resonate. The habits that you once loved, they now feel completely heavy, okay? Even certain people start to fall away completely out of your life, okay? Remember, this isn't rejection, it's redirection. Someone write that down below. I am being redirected, okay? You're shedding an old identity to make space for your evolution, family, all right? You outgrew your old world because your soul is ready for a higher one. This is why you're going through awakening. This is why you're going through so many challenges and changes in your life, is because you are becoming a new version and a better version of yourself that you're gonna carry forward, okay? So if that first sign resonated with you, please be sure to drop your comments down below and let me know. The old version of yourself is shedding things that you once loved, conversations, people. All these things are falling away from your life because something great is ushering into your life. All right, so be sure to have open arms for it, be grateful for it, be ready to receive it, because something is coming for you. Right? You didn't go through all of that stuff with that person, with that job, with that family member. You didn't go through all these things for no reason, right? You had to be broken down on the inside so that way you could burst out and become the best version of yourself, creating a new reality for yourself as you move forward in the world, all right? So number one, if that resonated with you, don't forget to drop your comments down below. And also do not forget to write these down and keep them by your bedside so that way you can always review over it, my family, all right? Now, the second major sign that you're awakening is not a coincidence is that life forces you into isolation, right? This is a huge one, right? Everyone is gone. Okay, the calls slow down, the invitations stop coming, right? The silence gets completely louder, all right? But that solitude isn't punishment, family. It's preparation for the next version, for the new reality that you are creating. You were hidden because your growth required privacy. Woo-hoo, come on now. You are in a divine cocoon right now, my family, becoming who you were always meant to become, all right? So the isolation you feel is your initiation, all right? If you're new to this journey, if you just went through an awakening and you feel that something is really shifting in your life and maybe you're falling back, right? You're putting your hands up because people are falling out of your life. You're no longer being invited out to places. Nobody's hitting you up, okay? Now you're craving solitude. You're craving your alone time. And this is the perfect opportunity for you to hear clearly, for you to move swiftly, for you to get things done that you have always wanted to get done, all right? Take care of your isolation. Your isolation phase is golden and you're gonna absolutely love it, and you will serve at your highest ability when you are in isolation and you can actually concentrate, you can create, and you can work on all those things that you have always wanted to do, okay? A lot of times when you are called to do something special, remember, you're gonna get a lot of distractions. A lot of people are gonna show up. A lot of people are gonna pop up on your path and in your life to completely detour you away from where you are being called. Okay, your awakening is not a coincidence. You are being called in the right direction, but that doesn't mean that the negative forces or that anybody with toxic energy is not going to show up to try to disrupt that energy. All right, it's up to you to pay close attention, to see right through it, and to be able to maneuver around it. So if that sign right there resonated with you, drop your comments down below and let me know too. Now, the third major sign that your awakening is not a coincidence, and this is a big one, so be sure to write this down, is that you're becoming extremely sensitive to energy. All right, and I know a lot of you can feel this, all right? You feel everything, people's moods, their hidden motives, the energy when you step foot into a room. Nothing escapes you, my family, all right? Your intuition is sharper than ever, and sometimes it's extremely overwhelming, and I know a lot of you are overwhelmed right now, but remember, it's not your weakness, it's just your awakening, all right? Your spiritual senses are activating so that way you can navigate life through energy and not the illusion. Very, very powerful. Don't forget that, okay? Because you're learning to trust what you feel, not just what you see. And this is where things get absolutely amazing for you. Because if you are going down the wrong path, you're gonna feel it, right? That energetic feel is going to kick in. Your stomach's gonna start turning. You're gonna get the bubble guts. You're gonna get nervous. You're not gonna know what to do, right? And it just feels like you're going in the wrong direction, all right? How many of you have done this or have felt this before? You have gone down a path and you're just like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. Something's telling me this isn't for me. Something's telling me I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be doing that, or I shouldn't even go after our job, or I shouldn't be dating this person, okay? You are beginning to trust how you feel rather than what you see. Fellas, all right? Nowadays, just because a woman is extremely gorgeous, okay, that doesn't mean on the inside she might be good. Same thing for you ladies, all right? So you have to pay attention to that. Now you're paying attention to how you feel rather than what you see, all right? This is a monumental shift for you and everything that is happening in your life, okay? So pay very, very close attention to this, and don't forget to apply it to your life as well. Now, the fourth major sign that your awakening is not a coincidence, and this is a big one, all right? And many of you are experiencing this day in and day out, and we talk about this one consistently and a lot because you will experience it, and that is you keep seeing synchronicities and repeating numbers everywhere you go. Right? Songs that are speaking directly to you, random encounters that feel too perfect to be actually random. All right? You are starting to see things in patterns, and you're finally tuned and tapped in. Give yourself a round of applause, because these are not coincidences. They're confirmations that you're walking your divine path. You're headed in the right direction. Okay? It's being whispered to you, family, that you are exactly where you're meant to be. This is why when you go through awakening, it's so crazy, because you go through an awakening and all of a sudden, mainly most of you, please let me know if you started seeing something different, but most people start to see 1111 first. They start to see that, they start to notice it. Now, 1111 comes across your clock twice in a day, right? And before, yes, maybe you've seen it, but it never really caught your attention. So now that you have gone through an awakening, your level of awareness is increasing so much that you're scratching your head whenever you see that. It's almost like you're connected to it somehow. It's extremely strange, right? But at the same time, you get this overwhelming sensation of joy, peace, love, abundance, that you're headed in the right direction. And going back to that sign that I mentioned, when you go into isolation, right? When you go into isolation, you're going to start to see more and more synchronicities. You're going to hear things on the radio. You're going to see things on the TV. Random people are going to pass you. They're going to say something that's going to resonate with you and what you are doing. This is why I tell you all the time, you must pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. Someone commented down below for me, please. Pay attention to the signs, right? Speak to your fellow members that are here. Let them know, hey, we're in this together. We got to pay attention to the signs. We got to pay attention to the synchronicities that Coach Kev is talking about. And then we need to implement and apply in our life. Okay, when you go down in prayer or meditation and you're asking for a sign, you're asking to see something and it pops up in your life, in your reality, family, that's a true sign. That's a true sign, okay? But the thing is that you're going to have the level of awareness to be able to recognize it. Whereas the average person, it's going to go right over their head. They're not even going to pay close attention to it. Okay, so your awakening journey causes you not only just to go into isolation, but also to raise your level of awareness for things happening out here in the world, right? That's why when people come back into your life, you now have gained the level of awareness to walk away or not to accept them back in, right? You close the door, you don't open the DM, you don't call them back, right? You don't do any of these things because you've closed that chapter, and your level of awareness now knows that if you do that, or if you go back there, if you step foot into that environment again, that something bad's gonna happen, or you're gonna feel some type of toxic energy, or you're gonna go 20 steps backwards, okay? Pay attention to the synchronicities, the repeating numbers, and the signs that you are getting, because it is leading you down the right path. Now, the fifth major sign that your awakening is not a coincidence. And family, this is another big one, so be sure to write it down. And that's you're being tested spiritually and emotionally, right? Everything feels harder than before. Challenges, loss, and emotional waves, right? Just up and down, up and down, up and down. You're going through a lot. But this isn't punishment, okay? It's refinement. All right, the higher you rise, family, the stronger your foundation needs to be. Okay, so life will test you left and right. All right, not just to break you, but to build your strength, to build your faith, to build your character, and so that you can find your resilience. All right, pressure isn't here to destroy you. It's here to reveal who you really are. All right, do you have what it takes to push through all the trials and tribulations that you are experiencing in your life? Are you the chosen one of your family? Are you going through a multitude of emotions? Are you going through a multitude of situations and things happening in your life? Are you going through things falling apart? Are you losing people? Is everything going wrong? Spiritually, emotionally, physically, you're being broken down. Remember, God is going to break you down and build you right back up. You have to be rebuilt all over again. Okay, because this version of you over here doesn't exist anymore. You are now a new version. Okay, obviously you're still the same person, but you think differently, you act differently, you talk differently, you walk differently. All right, you do things in a different manner now because you have rose to the occasion, my family. All right, again, give yourself a round of applause. Congratulations, because you are spiritually awakened. You are stepping into your purpose. You are becoming the best version of yourself, and you're helping someone out here in the world. Even if you are new to this journey, great things are going to happen for you. You have to trust the process and continue to keep going. Right? If you continue to do this, if you continue to lean on this, believe in yourself, continue to have faith, watch how these things will begin to shift in your life, because you are the one that is responsible for creating an entire new reality for yourself. With you going into isolation, paying attention to the synchronicities, doing exactly what you need to do, even though you're being attacked spiritually, emotionally, and these things might be affecting you, you're growing through it. Remember, you have to go through it in order to grow through it. And this is why we keep on keeping on. We keep moving our needle forward no matter what, because you're going to step into the best life that you have ever wanted to create. You just have to keep trusting the process and don't quit. Now, the sixth major sign that your awakening is not a coincidence is that you're drawn to purpose more than possession. This is a main one right here, okay? Because what used to motivate you, whether if it was money, attention, validation, it doesn't move you the same anymore. Right? You crave meaning, impact, truth. You're seeking something completely different that a lot of people are not offering, right? You feel a deep calling to help, to create, to inspire, and to heal. That is your soul, family, remembering why you came to this planet. Okay? You weren't meant to chase success. You were born to live your purpose. And that is exactly what I am calling you to do today. Step foot into your purpose. All right? Remember, what could you do without getting paid and you would still love to do it? Something that you do consistently over and over and over again. Maybe you talk about it over and over and over again. What is that leading you to? All right, I want y'all to really, really self-reflect and think about that, because it's going to help you step into your purpose. A lot of times, your passions will help you step into your purpose. Okay, so what are you passionate about? What do you love to do? Do you love helping people? Do you love singing? Do you love cooking? Do you love building? What do you love to do? Okay, what are you passionate about? You are craving purpose. You are craving meaning over possessions. Those things mean nothing to you anymore. Yes, you like to dress nice. You like to look nice, right? You like, certain things. But at the end of the day, you're craving more what's inside here. You're craving more of receiving how your heart's going to feel, how you're going to feel, and how you're going to heal as a person on the inside, because it's making you into a better version every single day, every single time. Every time you guys are putting in action, you're going into isolation, you're doing things, you're taking inspired action towards the things that you want to complete in your life, you're shifting realities. You're creating a new reality for yourself, all right? And this is extremely powerful. So you have to continue to keep doing this no matter what, family, because this is going to be a major part of your transformation. And last but not least, the seventh major sign that your awakening is not just a coincidence is that you feel a deep sense that something bigger is guiding you. Whew. Even through the pain and the uncertainty and all these things that you've gone through, right? There's a quiet knowing on the inside, a little voice that says, keep going, keep on keeping on, right? This all means something to you. That's not delusion, family. That is divine guidance, okay? Your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit team, right? The angels, God, everybody is guiding you, all right? They're all aligning your steps behind the scenes, okay? So you're being led by something greater than logic. Come on now. And it's taking you exactly where you're meant to be and to the place that you're meant to go and connecting you with the right people that you're meant to connect with, okay? I'm telling you, drop your comments. Let me know if you just have this inner knowing. I remember my mom, growing up, she would always say, and still to this day, she still says it, Kevin, I just know that I know that I know that I know that I know, from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. I just know that this is going to happen, or I just know that this is not going to happen. I just know, I have a feeling. So you may have that inner knowing, you may have that feeling, right? You may have something just kicking on, a little voice in your head telling you, keep going, keep on keeping on, right? Like maybe if you get ready to quit, maybe you hear my voice in your head that says, keep on keeping on, right? So there's something guiding you. There's something that's leading you. There's something that is protecting you and taking you to the next level of your life. And if you are experiencing all 7 signs, drop your comments down below. Let me know. Congratulations. You are spiritually awakened. You have a major, major purpose and a higher calling, and it's time for you to activate it, and it's time for you to step right into it, okay? So family, if this video resonated with you today, go ahead and drop your comments down below. Let me know. Share this out with a family or a friend. Congratulations. If you experience all 7 signs, you are awakening, and there is something great over your life, okay? Your awakening was never an accident, all right? I want you to remember that. It's not punishment, it's your evolution. You are getting better, okay? So the old you had to die, family, so that the real you could rise above, all right? Every breakdown, every loss, every setback, every moment of confusion, it was all preparing you for your becoming, all right? So stop running from your transformation. It's time to grow. It's time to get better. You were chosen for this, all right? You are the black sheep. You are the chosen one of your family. And all of this was meant for you, all right? So if this message spoke to your soul, don't walk this path alone. Be sure to come on over and join my private school community. The link is gonna be in the description, also in the comments below. I would love to have you there, all right? Just a reminder, I'm going through a major revamp right now in my community. I am extremely excited about it. There's gonna be some great things that I'm gonna be offering to you all that's going to be in there. This is the moment of your transformation. So if you're looking for a community of like-minded people, a community of chosen ones, a community of those that are going through the same similar situations that you might be going through. Maybe you want to overcome limiting beliefs. You want to step into your purpose so that way you can live your best life. Come on over and join. I'm not going to tell you again. Come on over and join. I would love to have you in there, my family. All right. So listen, you all have an amazing week. Have an amazing day today. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come. Remember, you are awakening. It is not a coincidence. You are stepping foot into your divine calling. Okay. So turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come, and I'll see y'all soon in the next video. Peace.